Hello everyone, this is Sammy from Blue Rain Pieces, and today I'm going to be making a pair of earrings. Some easy earrings. We're just going to be using thread this time, and some beads. So all we're going to need is a pair of pliers. This is just for the jump ring and the ear wire. We're going to need some of these beads. These are check beads. I'm going to use turquoise blue. I believe that's turquoise green, a purple, a red, a yellow, a white, and an orange. That's what we're going to be using today. Some thread. This is Miyoki thread. I don't think I pronounced that right, but you get what I'm talking about. A needle. I believe that's size 11 needle. I believe it was. And a little pearl circle bead, and this is our little dangly earring we're gonna make. I did 6 of these on here. You could do more if you want. I could have stopped at 3, but I figured the bead was a little bigger, so I'm gonna put on 6 of them. So that is our earring we're going to be doing today, and let's get started. So all we're going to do is take off some thread. If you hear any noise, it's my air conditioner. It's a little loud today. Some thread. I'm just taking off just enough so I'll have enough to make all 3 strands. And there we go. I'm just going to cut that. Set that aside, and I'm going to bring a little closer, and all we're going to do is thread on our needle. Like that, and there we are. We're going to get started, and we're going to put on some beads. And for me, all I am doing is putting on going to start with 32 beads. It's 32 beads because when I started the other earring, it was supposed to be 30. When I counted, it was 32, and I left them on there. So we're going to have 32 of these white beads. So bear with me. You know, they're not as easy to put on. So first of all, we're going to start with 8 beads, well 9, to make our little loop for the top of to put on our jump ring. So we have on 4, 1, 2, 3, and 2 more. There we go. There are beads on there. We're going to take it down, and we're just going to go to the end of our thread. And you kind of got to be careful because you don't want it to tangle, and then you end up with a knot. So, and I'm just switching hands because I can see better. And then we're just going to put our beads on like so, and we're just going to go right back up to all of those beads. And then we're going to go through those beads a few times to make our little circle on top. And there we have it. And we're just going to pull it through. And again, take your time because you don't want that thread to tangle. Like so. And see, once we pull it all together, we're going to have a little loop. Like so. That is our loop. And we're just going to go back up it again. And sorry. So I'm going to take it and go back up so we can go all the way around. And I'm only going to do this maybe 3 times. You can do it more if you like to. It's up to you. And again, I'm going to take my time because again, I don't want to tangle my thread. Trying to get this around. Down. One more time. And then we're going to go around one more time. And then we're going to put on our little pearl bead. And as you pull it, it'll turn into a little round circle. So we're going to go back up the other side one last time. And from out of the camera, I'm sorry. At any time. Hit a little snag. So again, I want to take my time and sometimes you can get it where you can go through all of them at the same time, but sometimes you gotta take your time, and that's all right too. I'm gonna pull it through, and this is our last time, and then we're gonna start putting on our beads to make our little danglies after this. So we're just going to pull it through like so, and there's our loop like that. There's our little loop. And trust me, as it goes along, it's going to form better. So, all we're going to do is, now we're going to put on our bead. And so we're going to go down our bead. There's a little hole in there. String it through. And we're going to start putting on our beads. So, all we're going to do is pick up probably 30 of these. There's going to be 32. So we're just going to put on 1, 2, 14, 15 beads, another 15 beads, 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. That's all 32 beads. And you're just going to slide them all the way down. And then we're going to go pick up, going to go by design. I have 2, I wish I had darker of the blue beads, but I didn't have any. So we're just going to go with 3 of the red, 3 of the orange, 3 of the yellow, pretty yellow, and we're going to do green, it's a turquoise green, and the turquoise blue, well I should say purple, sorry, and then the blue. We're going to let that run down. We're going to put on 6 more of these white, kind of white transparent beads, but they're not quite transparent, but 1, how come when you get on camera the beads don't want to go on your needle? 3, 4, 5, 6, so we have 6 on there, and then we're going to put on 1 red bead on the end, like that, like so, and then we're going to bring them all the way down, of course being cautious of your thread because you don't want to tangle it. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through these beads, back up through that hole to get to the top of our bead. So we're going to hold it down like so. And we're not going to do this red bead here. We're going to skip that bead. We're going to skip that bead. This red one here. We're going to skip that bead, and then we're going to go straight up to get back to the top. All you're doing is string and wire. That is it. I mean, sorry, thread. We're just going to go straight back up. It's not hard, I promise you. And we're going to go all the way up. You can put it on your hand and try to go all the way up. I find this easier because it kind of makes it straight. And it goes up quicker for me. And we're almost there. And we're going to go back up through the top. And then we're just going to pull, I'm going to sit the needle down because I want to pull my string without it getting caught on and snagged to get a knot in it. I'm just going to pull. And we're going to hold the bead at the bottom and it's going to pull it straight up, like so. And then all we're going to do is go up through those beads. You can tie it here if you want to, but I'm going to go up so my wire, I don't know why I want to say wire, my thread can go back down. That's all we're going to do. So we're going to turn our little loop so I can see. And we're going to feed the thread back up through those beads. like that. If I can get that other piece of thread out my way. So, pull out the thread through carefully. Like I said before, you don't want to get it tangled. And go around. The thread gonna want to do what it want to do. But we're going to pull it through. And you want to straighten it before you pull it because it can tie itself into a knot. And then we're going to go back down that bead and back down those beads and back down the hole like so. And once you get the hang of the, just keeping your string and your thread in check, you will be just fine. You will thread it fast in no time. And now, see how we made our little loop? And we're back down the bottom. And we're just going to put on some more beads. That's all we're going to do. 30 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Not hard at all. The hardest part is trying to get these little beads to go on a needle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. See, not hard at all. And we're going to go in with the 3 red. And you can switch up the colors if you want. Make different color earrings. You can switch up the pattern if you want. So with the blue, purple, sorry, what do I want to call these? Blue. No, I think it's supposed to be green. 1, 1. It goes so well when you're off camera making them. When you get on camera, it's a little different, but you just gonna roll with it. There we go. Now we have on our beads. We're going to go back in for our 6 of these white beads. More clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and our 1 red bead, like so. Again, we're going to string all the way down to the end so we can go back up through our bead. And 1 red bead, and you can hold it up if you want. It's easier for me this way, like I said, to hold it down and go straight back up. The beads, so all the way up, and we can get it up to at least some of the clear beads. So we're going to hold that down and keep on going. And I may just do one more on, and then I'll probably do the other 3 off camera, so my video isn't as long. It's not too long. I'm trying to cut them down. And again, we're going back up that big bead. Like so. And we're just going to pull so we get that red bead where we want it, so we can hold on to it. And like I just said, be careful, because you see how I was rushing it and I almost got a tangle in my thread that I do not want. So we're back to just taking our thread and running it up these other beads. Like again, like I said, you can tie it if you want. It's up to you. And we're going to continue to go down through those last 2 beads and back down. A hole. There we go. Again, take your time. You don't want any kind of knot that we can't get out. In our thread. And we're back down. We're going to put on another 30 beads. So this is my last one I'm going to do on camera, and then I'll come back when I'm at the end of the other one, because this is already running. 96 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Thanks to all my subscribers that I have. Thank you so much for subscribing. 13, 14, 15. I appreciate it so much. $15, $16, $17. Okay. Now we're going to bring them down. And we're going to go with our 3 red ones. 1, 2, 3. Orange. 1, 2, 3. Yellow. Green. You can put less beads. You can put 1 of each color if you want, or 2 of each color. It's really up to you. 2, 3. And down. And we're going to go 6 of these. And 1 of the red. We're going to bring it down. And we're going to go back to stringing it up the bead. Skip that last bead. And we're going to go back up. All those beads to the top, like we did before. And again, be gentle with the thread, because you see how I got a knot in there that fast at the top. And back up near the top of our beads. And I lost my thread. My thread came off. Biggie, you're just gonna put it back on here. I have to cut it just a little bit to get it to go through there. It split just a little bit. So we're going to put our thread back on there. And try this again. Back up through. It's just the thread slipped off. Still not her earrings. What brown she went right hard. Really easy. And if you can't pull up the needle, I sometimes just use my pliers and it brings it right through. And then we're just going to bring up this thread like so. I'm going to hold on to that little red one at the bottom. And it's going to bring it straight up. See? Not hard. We're going to do the rest off camera. Hello everyone, I am back. I've strung on my last few beads and all we're going to do is tie it at the top. Gotta pull this one all the way because it's not quite up there. And we have them all strung on, and I've went back down the other side, and all we're going to do is tie a knot at the bottom so it doesn't come loose. So we're just going to take our needle and go through our loop and through our other piece of thread, and I'm going to try to bring it down to the bottom so it ties neatly at the bottom. And I know I have 2 pieces of thread left that I'm going to cut this piece, and I'm going to tie a knot, the surgeon's knot. Let's go 1, 2. I don't have my fine scissors, so I'm just going to tie that and cut it off. Cut the thread. Like so. And there is our earring. Basically, all we're going to do is, need my fine scissors so I can cut that all the way. But this is how much thread we had left. Not a lot. So we're going to get our jump ring, and we're going to get us an ear wire, and this is it. It takes a little bit longer than my other earrings that I made, but it's really simple. It's just stringing the thread through the bead. We're going to open our jump ring, and trying to make sure these are the same size, which I don't think they are. So let's find us another jump ring, smaller. You can add more of the little tassels on there, less of the little tassels, different colors. We're just going to add that on there, and we're going to put on our ear wire and close it up. And that is our earring. Isn't it pretty? 2 colorful earrings. Little pearls. I'm probably going to try different ones with different beads. Smaller beads maybe, but that is our earrings for today. They are pretty. If you like what you see, please follow. Please subscribe and like. And I want to thank all my subscribers for watching. I'm a little rusty because I've been out, but I'm just really little camera shy, so I'm trying to get through that. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for just following along with me. Thank you so much. Bye.